Hey everybody, uh, this is an update video, to try to keep everyone aware of like what's been going on, things like that. But I'm not in a good situation right now. I've been needing to put out some uploads and so on and so forth for a while, and it sucks that this has to be one of them. But I'm trying to keep everyone up to date about what's happening right now. So my family and I are currently being evicted and relocated out of our home. We'd rather not leave because it's a very simple fix, but they're unwilling to work with us. So, what are you gonna do in that case? But it's just a bit tough, you know, because we were already homeless for 4 years, about 4 years, and we've been here now for a couple years, just rolling with the punches that even having a place comes with. The onslaught of bills again. I mean, it's way easier to take care of yourself. It's way easier to keep things now. But it's at this current time in life, it's still as hard as ever to find a decent job that's willing to give you a chance. And sometimes you're looking for a while until things just start falling apart around you because you're not able to acquire the resources you need to keep it okay. But getting off topic, my bad. So, the current situation is me and my family, my mom, who's disabled, my stepdad, who's her caretaker, and my bedridden, disabled grandmother, who I take care of. You know, in her case, I take care of her wounds, poop, pee, clothing, medication, because that's what I've gone out of my way to do to make sure she's okay. Some people have requested, oh, why don't you do, have nurses, like put her in a nursing home, or, have hospice come or something like that. I spoke to hospice. Hospice said that if anything bad was to happen to her, they would just let it happen. I asked them, okay, so if she stopped breathing, would you call an ambulance to make sure that she's okay? And more than not, I was told no. They're like, oh no, if she dies, she dies. And I'm like, well, I can't really trust you. And when she went to a nursing home, because we were trying to fix things around the house so that we had a nice spot for her, through the nursing home and Jackson North Hospital, she acquired wounds on her legs, her back. And they didn't teach me how to use the peg tube. I learned myself. They didn't teach me how to do the wound care. I learned myself, and now that's what I'm taking care of. Because I can't trust the nurses, the wound care nurses, to come and do it themselves and to actually have care in what they do. And so many times, like sometimes we have questions because this is a new person every day, and there's not enough time for you to build trust with someone. And this one lady, the first time they actually sent a nurse, we were asking questions like, how's it going? Oh, so that's how you do it, and things like that. And she was so curt. And because of that anger building inside of her, because maybe she felt frustrated having to answer like questions with the family whose home you're in, and about how you do your things. But the minute she left, my grandmother was just bleeding, soaking the sheets. She didn't put gauze, she just wrapped it real quick and just get out. And she wanted me to sign a document saying, hey, you did your job. She didn't do her job. But fast forward to the situation. My bad. We are currently being evicted. And the reason we're being evicted is because the bathroom. Uh, there was a crack in the bathroom because this is for some reason, a raised house with like kind of hollow flooring. And, but everywhere in the house is fine except the bathroom. Where there's a crack, but for the case being, a crack being in the bathroom is pretty bad because the bathroom is usually a hot place, warm, misty, water. So water gets into the crack over time. There will be some form of decay, degradation. And of course, if something is not really too bad, but it's bad, it will become worse over time. We told the people that we're leasing from, I'll try my best not to name them, and I'll try my best to blur out any images if I do use a thumbnail, that, hey, we have the situation. Can you guys help? And we tell them the same thing about the refrigerator, that is theirs. This house, that is theirs. We're like, hey, can you help? And I don't know where in the tree certain things need to go, but when you let so much time pass, you neglect something for so long, there's only so much time you have left to fix it until it's not able to be fixed. The bathroom has gotten lower near the tub and the crack, because the tub, there's always like water spilling off over. But the thing is, it's just the bathroom that needs this fix. And from what I understand, because of many friends of mine that are contractors, carpenters, they've dealt with these situations before where, like, oh, crack in the bathroom, over time degradation, they need to fix it, raised or not. And that fix usually takes, if anything, maybe a week, from what I understand. Or if you want to go crazy, 2 weeks. But the people who we're renting from, they went ahead and told us that we need to move completely. And at first they told us, we need to move, get all of our things out of the house, everything, all of the furniture and everything, and find somewhere to stay. And when it's fixed, you'll come back. But that was a lie initially. They made sure to clarify later on that we don't want you back at the house. We're going to give it to someone else. And we're going to put you somewhere smaller where you might not have space for medical supplies that you have, medical machines that you might have, the beds. You might have to get rid of stuff or put stuff in storage that you can't afford. Shame. For the bathroom. And that's tough for us to deal with. They gave us around 60 days to really think about it. Then they said, oh, that 60 days was for you to get your affairs in order so that you can leave. And we're like, no. But people keep saying one thing, and then they give you a documentation that says another thing. And then they tell you not to worry about that documentation. It doesn't matter. And then it turns out, of course, he should be worrying about the documentation because the documentation is speaking the facts and the person is speaking the lies. There's only so much you could do. But for right now, we're getting ready to leave. I'll include in the video, maybe a quick run through of the house. This room's gonna be gone. I'm not gonna have, this is the only nice thing I have before anyone starts raising arms. Like, oh shit, like curtains with windows I lined with aluminum foil because I couldn't afford curtains for the longest time, and try to put up some little padding of sound to help with, sound. And then there's the light behind me, which I think is a great touch. Honestly, look at that thing. It's like multiple crosses. It's like, is it religious? Is it a sunset? I don't know. Looks nice. Looks nice. But probably gonna have to throw most of this away or hide it somewhere because I won't have space for anything. I'm probably gonna put the bed on the floor and start using my yoga ball full time to try to even be on my computer. But if anyone's wondering, where did I go if I disappeared? I'm trying to fix things and trying to make things work. And it's just not too easy right now, but know that I care about you all and I hope you're all doing okay. And don't forget to care about yourselves. But it might take me a while to get back. I'm trying. But again, take care. Hopefully I get to see everyone again soon. God bless.